So, without further ado, let's get started and unveil the first of our 3 featured feats that we're going to take a look at here today. So the first featured feat that I got for you today is none other than the infamous Air Max 95. Okay, this is the Air Max 95 from the Throwback Future pack. Now let's talk about a little bit about the Air Max 95. All right, it's arguably Nike's most famed Air Max shoe, putting it in the heated debate of which Air Max has the most hype behind it, and, based on, like, you know, popularity among the masses, collaborations, you know, how the silhouette, you know, takes, you know, scale it as far as like creativity goes and stuff like that. But it's right alongside the Air Max 1, the Air Max 90, the 97, and so on. So the 95 is definitely a very, very popular one. In stores, we tend to sell out in 95s just because in the Bronx area, it's a very, very popular Air Max. Probably the most popular Air Max shoe that we have in our stores at BX Sports today. Its OG models are definitely staples in any sneakerhead's collection. And the silhouette inspires creatives, collaborators everywhere, where they come up with some kind of crazy ideas and crazy designs that actually hit the market. Most notably for me, for the 95, is the Atmos Animal Pack. Actually, I think re-released not too long ago, but it was a very, 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 very like good drop that I actually really liked. But today, I have the newest Air Max 95 colorway that's actually part of a larger pack, which Nike dubs the Throwback Future pack. So let's go a little into it. Why do they call it the Throwback Future pack, and how does that theme show on this Air Max 95 silhouette? Well, the idea is that we have a retro futuristic colorway adorning most of the shoe with blue, green, and pinkish hues, which are notably here where you have the blue, or you could kind of say purple. You have green at the bottom here, and then in the air bubble you've got pink. You've also have pink on the Air Max logo on the tongue. You've got more bluish purplish hues here, which are more of like a metallic kind of iridescent kind of like material here, which is really nice, really really smooth. And then of course, throwing those colors on a black base makes what we have here. So how does that relate to say the whole theme of Throwback Future? So Throwback Future, it's kind of like oxymoronic. So how do they mesh that together? Well, you've got your retroistic colors here, which is kind of like a word that I made up on the fly just now, retroistic. But you've got your retro kind of futuristic colors. I combined the two there. See what I did? But pretty much you've got that, and then the kind of like iridescent, like metallic finish that we have here in the material kind of like throws a nod to kind of like, you know, like a futuristic kind of look. So that kind of look that they present here completes it as both a stylish and classic look on this model, which I really, really enjoy. So let's take a thorough look at the shoe right now. Like I said, the blue, green, and pink is very apparent here. The shoe is pretty much all leather with kind of like a like on these panels here and here, kind of like a rough like nubuck, or kind of like synthetic material, but it's definitely really nice. You've got the iridescent here, the blue, the green again. On the tongue, you've got that same iridescent here with your pink and black Air Max logo, the pink air bubble. On the bottom, you've got your classic all black outsole and midsole. I'm a big fan of black outsoles and black midsoles because they're less prone to get like super dirty and like really like banged up and real messed up. so that maintains the longevity of the shoe. You're going to get a lot of out of this, as opposed to a white one that's probably going to get dirty quicker. So I really enjoy black midsoles and black outsoles, so this is definitely a winner for me. Now, want to talk about the fit on the Air Max 95 that's on this pack. Pretty much, excuse me, pretty much the fit on these is kind of running a little bit small. Air Max 95s tend to run a little small because of the narrow toe box. If you want to take a look here, this is kind of like a narrow toe box towards the front there. So you typically want to go sometimes a half a size up. When I throw on Air Max 95s, I don't go with my typical size 11. I'll go with a size 11 and a half, just so you can have that little bit of extra room up at the top there. Definitely helps out. For some people, they go with their normal size. So all in all, when you go into sneaker stores and you're trying to cop an Air Max 95 like this one that's dropping, definitely want to try them on to get the best possible fit. So these here, along with the rest of the Throwback Future pack, releases Thursday, March 21st at local BX Sports locations in the Bronx. And this model right here is going to be available for $170 for men's sizing. Men's sizing is what we're going to have it available for.